The burnt egg roll?
You brought up your music, but I guess before we go into your music, I kind of want to, because we've been friends for like a long time now, and I never really kind of had like this type of in-depth conversation with you. And so since we have this time together, I kind of wanted to kind of get your, I guess, a little bit more background as far as like where you were born, where you grew up, and some of your experiences.
I was born in the same city I live in right now, dude. Just Pomona. That's my spot.
Pomona.
Pomona has around here.
Pomona has a tough reputation sometimes. It's known.
Some famous people from Pomona, and we got some famous people from Pomona. So, yeah, I mean that's basically it. I mean, you know, I guess one of the reasons why you mentioned that we haven't had one of these like background talks is because I really am not the biggest talk about myself type of person. You probably have noticed that over the years. It's just not really my thing.
Yep. But I believe everybody has a story, man. And it's about, I guess, trying to like bring it out, right? Or
no, of course.
Everybody, I think everybody has that inside of them that they want to express their feelings.
Well, I think everybody has a unique story that should be heard, you know? Everyone's gone through their own individual path, you know? Mine's no different.
Pomona. So I've human trafficked through Pomona many times in the year that I was Ubering and lifting, and I've seen some bad parts of it, but I've also seen some places within Pomona that are nice. Like I was like, yo, I would live here, man. It's a nice crib. Even though it's
yeah, there are some great, like over the years different areas have become really nice, you know. But if you think back towards, you know, late 80s to mid 90s, when I was like grade school, junior high, getting ready to go into high school, that was a different time, you know. I mean, the guys on your wall were running the hip hop business. So it was a lot of East Coast versus West Coast. And even within the community, it was like, you know, red neighborhoods and blue neighborhoods. So you have to navigate through all that and just be smart and be aware. You know, I think that's one of the things that I learned as a kid, which helps me today, is like, you always got to be aware of your surroundings. You gotta know how to talk to people. You gotta know just how to just figure out the pressure cooker that modern society is, or society back then was.
Mm-hmm. That was the height, I think, of gangster rap, was like the late 80s, early 90s, you know, and then even a little bit into the 2000s. And then today you still have a few people that are still hanging on to it. But growing up in that, have you, or around that, I should say, did you ever experience or have any like particular dramatic experiences in that sense, or you kind of you stayed away from all that?
Indirectly, plenty. You know, you hear of people getting shot, you hear all kind of stuff like that, you know. Directly, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I've been asked, you know, about what color I claim or what set you claim and all those other fun things, but I was never involved, so it was cool. And I, you know, having older siblings and just, you know, family, it's just like, all right, don't go there because this is a spot you don't need to be at. So I would navigate and stay clear of that type of stuff because it wasn't for me. But I've known people that I went to school with in grade school. Like I remember I was my freshman year and I got word that a kid that I grew up with he got shot and he was killed, you know, and I'm like, we're both, you know, he would have been a ninth grader just like me. And it was just, it's wild. You never forget that type of stuff when you first hear about a kid that you know at the same age as you just gunned down because you were messing around in the streets doing stuff that you thought was the way to go because that's really all we saw back then.
I've been to your crib before. Is that the same crib that you grew up in, like since you same crib all these years?
We're on the outskirts of a red neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of that stuff too, walking to school sometimes, walking home from school.
This concludes our danse macabre.